different projects going on at once. All right, anyway, Civil War. We're going to play historical battle. I'm going to try Malvern Hill. Doesn't seem too huge. Which is good when you're just starting out. I don't like starting with these big multi-core massive battles. I think I've got 4 core in this one, 4 or 3. Playing the Union, of course. Let me see here. July 1st, 1862, after the Battle of, Gaines Mill, General McClellan abandons hope for the Peninsula Campaign and begins to withdraw his amphibious forces withdraw his amphibious forces in the face of stiff Confederate opposition. Shameful. Federal troops begin to embark on the ships waiting at Harrison's Landing, protected by ironclads of the Union fleet. General McClellan establishes his last line of defense on Malvern Hill. How you doing, Baron X? I'm trying to get all the bugs worked out of my setup today. Must have been sitting here for 5 minutes before I realized my mic wasn't working. God almighty. What a life. But anyway, we're going to do Malvern Hill. Again, I'm still new to this. But so that's the background to the Battle of Malvern Hill. Select that. I'm going to play the Union. And I'm going to be a wimp and play Colonel. And yeah. Everybody keeps telling me, come on, got us something harder. Anyway, Battle of Malvern Hill, July 1st, 1862. After the Battle of Gaines Mill, General McClellan has been convinced that the Peninsula Campaign cannot last any longer. The main camp of the Union Army has been set up at Harrison's Landing to prepare for the withdrawal. Under the safety of his ironclads, General McClellan organized his last resort defense at Malvern Hill. General Lee gambled and decided to attack the heavily fortified position, attempting to bring a decisive end to the Union operation near Richmond. Sounds like a good plan for Lee. Been a long time since I studied anything with the American Civil War. I'm so distracted with the history of World War II, late war era, and my Napoleonics fascination. It's been a long time since I got into the history and background of the American Civil War, but it is fascinating when you read about it. I think General McClellan is one of the most interesting characters I've encountered. Anyway, I got 4 corps made up of 5 divisions, 38 brigades, 46,000 men. Nice chunky 169 guns, which totally outnumbers the guns of the rebels. They have 52. 48,000 troops, which is more than I have. Amazing. 76 total brigades. So yeah, they've got a lot of troops and a lot of subdivisions of those troops. 4 corps against 4 corps, though. So on the grand scale of things, we're both maneuvering equal formations. 5th Corps, 3rd Corps, and 4th Corps. I got all these little stats here. I'm trying to remember. Like, for instance, 5th Corps. What is that? 6 infantry brigades? I don't remember what artillery units are in this game. Are they companies? They look like they're the size of companies. Like it'd be 20-some guns and 200 men or something. Isn't that a artillery company? I don't know. But anyway, this is the layout of the landscape and the forces involved. Rebels are determined to defend their capital, and the army cannot take any more of a beating. They are chasing us, and we must defend again. I actually prefer defensive scenarios. Suits me well, even though I'm a very aggressive player of any battle. I don't know why that is. That's probably why I lose most battles. I favor the defensive scenario, but I get all aggressive and come out of my trench works, for instance, and charge the enemy. I have no patience, I think. The bulk of the Union expeditionary force has no more strength to continue. The majority of our army is embarking at Harrison's Landing, a few miles to the south. We must hold our positions on Malvern Hill until we finalize the tactical withdrawal. And there's Malvern Hill, I guess. God, I love the landscapes of this game. fantastic. There's a nice solid blue line for defense. The best ground to defend is at Malvern Hill, of course, north section. Our artillery can see a wide area of open ground and butcher any incoming infantry attack. That's good news, since the rebels have quite a few infantry. More troops than I have. It would be crazy if the rebels decided to attack the west side of Malvern Hill, though swamps and such steep ground, we must be cautious regardless. So yeah, as you can see the high ground up here on the slopes, that would be kind of crazy. They'd be crossing the river here and everything. But they're making this fact known to me, so we'll see if the rebels actually do. Beautiful terrain, look at that. Another good defensive position. We can consider the west side safe from assaults as well, as the small river and high cliffs will discourage an attack. Could be. General, Malvern Hill is an impressive defensive location, and the Confederates are going to get a hard beating if they insist on attacking. Let them come and take what they deserve. And I agree. It looks pretty solid from the Union perspective. Plus, I have it on easiest level possible. We expect the main force of the rebels to come from this direction. Yeah, where is that exactly? Give me some context here. Looks like it's over to the west of the previous picture. That hilltop can be used to bombard our lines, so prepare for counterfire. Lots of artillery. We'll have to scout. Well, I probably won't have to scout them out. They'll be shooting at me from the get-go, I'm sure. We need an artillery battery to oversee the hill area. The Confederates may use the trees for concealment to advance and attack us. Yeah, I could see that possibility. That's over to the east. And here's the layout with the troops. General, it is recommended to stand your ground and not attempt to move away from Malvern Hill. We hold a superior defensive position, so we should wait for them to attack. Yeah, that's pretty good. But I'm an impatient fellow. I like this layout of the troops, though. Look at that little columns back here. All right, and then it jumps right into the battle. I guess, is it? Oh, I guess there's just nothing going on yet. Used to these game sessions starting off with some fighting. What's going on over here? Moving around. Alright, so I got 3 corps on the battlefield. Let's take a look here. 5th Corps, where are you? There's 5th Corps. 3rd Corps, where is it? Alright, they got the east. And 4th Corps is right here. Where are they kind of like in reserve? Where's the rest of them? No wonder I can't hear anything. I don't have my earbuds in. There we go. Oops, sorry. Alright, so here comes the rebel advance. Look at this. As expected, they're coming up the middle. So I can pretty much leave my troops as they are. And pay attention to the east and west flanks. They are making movements up here. Interesting. And nothing going on over here. 5th Corps seems to be the one to look at right now. They're focused as a reserve and on the left flank. 2 divisions. 3rd Corps. Oh, it's shooting over here. You can see them coming in this direction. Alright. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, they're making a push there. Either a diversion or they're actually going to attack. Right. of waiting and seeing what they're doing before I make any commitments here. Where's the rest of 4th Corps? Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3 infantry brigades, artillery company, battery. Let's take a close look. How is that volume on the game? Is it too loud? Is it overriding my voice, or is it just right? I think I have a nice solid position here. No worries. Kind of concerned about the artillery being way out in the front like that. What are you doing here? Looks like they're going to reinforce the center for the main attack. As expected, nothing to get excited about, I don't think. And we've got this over here. Yeah, they're attacking piecemeal. They're getting themselves ready. That's what they're doing. Perfect. You get lost just looking at these battles. I mean, it looks so cool. Right now I'm letting everybody just fight and see what develops. I don't want to let my impatience get to me and suddenly I'm counterattacking when I shouldn't be. Yeah, they're getting themselves all in position. So 5th Corps. Quite a few men. 21 guns, 13,000 troops. Losses. They're at .75. Morale 94. Doing good. They got a nice reserve position. They're going to basically be the anchor of this battle, I think, because they've got a reserve position and they're covering the left, which is also engaged to the front. Look at this. Attacking elements of the 4th Corps. Let's take a look at these artillery here. In my opinion, they're way ahead. They're too far ahead. What's going on here? Alright, so there's a little concern here. First of all, Keys needs to get out of there. I've got to fill this gap. Let's at least turn these guys about a little bit. Get these guys in a decent line. This. Alright, they're falling back here. They routed as expected. That's a tough situation for the rebels. The only cover they have is these fields, and they're just coming right into the guns, which it looks like they defeated. There's the cannon. In pretty bad shape. Can't click on them. They're not routed, so they're pulling back. We'll rally somewhere back here, I think. Ah, the rebels advance. Click to continue. No kidding. The Confederates seem prepared for a general attack. Brace yourselves. Now I guess we're going to move into the heavier fighting. Oh, got troops down here all of a sudden. I hate these bigger battles. Alright. got more cannons routed. I knew that was stupid. We should have pulled them back. And I guess there's no high ground back here? Where did they go? Alright, so... I don't like this big gap. Who are these guys? I can't click on them. The one's behind this cannon. Oh, that's odd. This unit right here, or maybe I am clicked on them. I can't tell how. Now they're moving. Alright, you know what? I think I'm going to move these guys up. I don't like this big gap. And I think the rebels see that. In fact, I think I want these guys a little bit back. If the rebels want to come in, we'll funnel them. Flanking in this game is deadly. Take a look at this action. It's Palmer. There's 3,000 men there lining the fence. Not in too bad shape either. Condition is 99%. Cover 87. That's pretty good. Morale is decent, so they're holding out pretty well. I don't want him too far away. I want him where he can influence this unit. Porter, my commander. Alright, zoom out a little bit and see what the action is over here on the right. Guns are firing. I don't know what they're firing at. I should probably tell them to hold fire. It's just like your generals to be standing out in front like that, doing nothing. There's something going on over here. That's 5th Corps. It's being engaged. Boy, that's going to be brutal for the rebels. They're still kind of sitting back. Not much of an attack. Let me see. I usually like to focus on one corps in the battle. Just leave the computer run the rest. I don't know what I want to focus on really. 5th Corps still got a nice solid position. You can see down here, there's that fort. If the rebels do come across, that's where they're going to be closing in. And I think I have that covered. Let's see what they're doing. There's those cannons up here pounding me. The rest of their cannons. I don't really see them. Oh. Something up in here. Prepping an attack, of course. So we'll probably see something on the right soon enough, but in the meantime, they're focusing right on the center. And I'm doing pretty good. Good, don't go any further. Good. I don't think I have any cavalry here. I do have some skirmishers. I'd like like to send some troops out and see what's going on. Let's see, who is this? Right down here. Let's detach some skirmishers from this pretty big unit. Whoops, I don't want the whole unit to go. What happened there? God. Alright, wait a minute. Move back. Get behind this fence. My bad. Just wanted the skirmishers to move up there. I thought I was highlighting on them. Got guys coming up this way. Would like to replace these guys pretty soon. Yeah, they're holding out really good actually. Condition is 100%, so they're doing fantastic. Even though these rebels are really pushing here. Pretty straightforward battle so far. I'm being disciplined. I'm not getting aggressive. Let's see how my skirmishers are doing. I'll slow the enemy advance a little bit. Yeah, they're gonna have to fall back. They're already doing it on their own. A little too much for them. I can't click on them. It's alright. It's me kind of getting a little aggressive. Oh man, what is going on here? Alright, I think what I want to do actually doing pretty decent, but I would like to pull them out of the front and place them. Oh, kind of late now. Look at this coming. I'm thinking I want to take this woods. Oh, look at this. Doesn't look good. The rebels, yep, they routed. My guys are doing pretty good. Let me click on them. Right down here, they're 44% morale, 91%. Yeah, that hurt. And then they got another fresh brigade coming in, 1,000 men. I think these guys are going to break. This is an objective, as you can see. Stuff going on over here as well. Bastards. Right flank seems pretty secure. The rebels aren't going to do too good over here, I don't think. But yeah, they broke finally. I'm going to move these guys up and take that position again. The fence was pretty decent. I'm also going to support from this direction. I want that woods. Anything to slow the advance of the enemy. They're falling back. This is a pretty good position. Earthworks, fortification. Let's see if these guys pull back. If they do, I'll take this position. Or maybe I'll just take it now. So they're gonna occupy this area, take advantage of the fortifications. Looks like I've secured this position. Advance a little bit. What's up ahead here? Let me take a look. Boy, look at the carnage done in here. And to support that, I'm going to move up this brigade as well. So we'll have the whole frontage of the woods taken advantage of, basically. Kind of exposes my right here. But nothing seems to be coming. I can see him in there. Anticipate something coming. But not at the moment. In fact, I don't like to throw all my reserves into this, but yeah, you know what? I'm just going to hold tight here. I was going to move these guys up to fill this gap, but nah. We'll see what they do. There's my skirmishers. Will they cross that? I don't think they will. They have to go to the ford. Yeah, it looks like some of them are. So I think I got a good firm control of that woods. I have a reserve back here. And this is not occupied. Just throwing my guys forward. I got these guys detached from this brigade. They're basically doing some reconnoitering on the opposite side of the river. Because there is a threat of an attack coming in this direction. I'm guessing if the rebels get reinforcements later in the day, that's where they might come. Well, it's a pretty back and forth battle. There's the rebel success compared to the Union success so far. Let's zoom in. These guys are fortified. Could get a little aggressive here and move these guys up on the slope and hit the advancing rebels in the flank. A lot of action here in the center again. Oh, what's happening here? Why are you turning like that? Don't do that. Earthwork fortifications. I didn't see that there. Oh yeah, it's right here. The trench. I could have occupied that. I still could actually. Wow, let me check their condition. You guys need to hold. Don't be spinning around like that. Oh. Why did that happen? Sorry about that. This looks like they pushed me out of the the fortifications there. Huh. All right. Let's move up. If they get there quick enough, they might get into a flanking position. Oh, what's this over here? One thing I hate is when the enemies attacking on all fronts at the same time. I hate that. It kind of feels like it's going that direction. Kind of zoom out a little bit. got stuff going on over here. They're crossing up here. And they do have troops over here as well. What's this? Yep. Flanked, it said there. I think it was exposing my flank. Hold Malvern Hill before nightfall. Click to continue. So, the rebels keep coming. Yes, they do. They've got courage, all right. This looks like a pretty tough situation for Lee and the rebels to be in. Malvern Hill looks very daunting to take. You guys are supposed to be deployed that direction. Where are you guys going? Wait a minute. Let's not go so far. I've got troops falling back here for some reason. I don't like that. They're going to gain access to this. Why are they falling back? Get back up there and occupy that damn thing. Why they fell back like that. Ooh, that's not good. Empty. Maybe that's why they're falling back. Back into the thick of things. Let's see, here they come up. They took that position. Damn it. Where did they go? Everything's falling back and rallying back here. This is not good. I didn't expect that to happen. These guys are pretty tired. No, they're not. There's that bridge. Look at this big assault here. I don't like that. Come on, get up to the fence. Oh, ammo. So that's probably why they were falling back. I'm running out of ammo on this side. Supplies are all gone. The ammo I have is over. No, that's gone too. Are you kidding me? There's another one right here, empty. All my ammo is gone? Are you kidding me? I've got 3 cores on the field and there's no ammo supplies? Oh, it's late in the day, that's true. They're not doing anything over here on the left. Don't get too aggressive. I'm gonna fill this position. Actually, I'm gonna occupy the breastworks there. Let's see, Griffin. There's 2,000 men. Wounded in action. There's Griffin. Supply looks okay. So yeah, they're going to move up, take that position. The rebels are falling back. I'm going to take advantage of that and try and reoccupy these positions. Again, I'm being aggressive. And I see nothing coming over here. Could detach some skirmishers and send them out. think I'll do. Let's see, make sure I click on them. Get them across. Do some reconnoitering. Cannons are engaged in this direction. Let's get a hunt up here. Support. Move up there. I do have supplies here. That's good. Move it up. In the thick of things. Looks good. That's empty. Boy, look at this coming up the middle. So it looks to me like their last big push is going to be back in this direction in the center. I think I'm ready for it. What do you think? Look at that. These guys are in the earthworks. 3 brigades, I think. 3 brigades. Oh, I can't click these guys. That means they're having some problems. Yep, they routed. I gotta fill that pretty quick. Or at least protect that gap. Skirmishers are across, doing a little reconnoitering late at night. I hold all the objectives with these flags. They're blue. Here's the objectives over here. Hold north Malvern Hill. Double click it, you can see where they're located. There's absolutely nothing happening here. I've got this well held. Got more troops down here. God, I didn't see all this. So he could attack from a lot of different directions. I got some cavalry. Let's go up to this ford and check it out. And these cavalry are... Some cavalry can dismount and shoot. Others just attack from the saddle. I think that's these guys. I don't want to get too aggressive here. I got them advancing right now. Just want to see what's going on. Alright, let's focus. Big push is in the middle again. Shift that position a little bit. Reloading. Where's my supply wagons? I do have more supplies. That's empty. Let's move this up. So, I got this unit here. Moving a little bit closer. These guys are in the breastworks and they've routed. As soon as I click, as soon as I hover over it, boom, they routed. And I think the rebels are going to close in real quick there. I don't want to come out of position with these guys. Closest troops I have are right here. I'm going to move up and reoccupy. Double click. Seems to be relatively quiet on the left. Got troops fortifying this position. They got a reserve here as well behind them. Let's put the corner up in the thick of things. The skirmishers over here. Some support. Move some guys up to this fence line. Let me see here. Yeah. did come across. See, I provoked them with my cavalry. Which was a mistake. Now they've come across and they're heading for this objective. Thinking they're going to grab it real quick. So we get behind these guys. Might be able to hit them from the rear. I don't know how well that's going to work out for me. But what in the... I have to shift my skirmishers up to help out. Put them along that fence. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Just occupy the objective. I don't know. I don't really have troops to pull away. So we can harass them. Zoom in here and see what's going on. Looks like they're turning to face my cavalry. I think they're facing my cavalry. So I still control that objective. Pull some more skirmishers down here to support, help out. It's these little actions that fascinate me. That routed him. Good. Now where's the cav? Keep the pressure on. Alright, let's get back to the main fighting here. Looks like I'm still holding out here. Empty supplies. That's not good. These guys are falling back. Hold my position in front of my cannon. It's too bad I couldn't hold that woods earlier. Figured if I held on to it, it would slow the advance. Which it would. But rebels wanted it, so they've got it. Have to shift some more troops here along the fence line. Cannon have been blasting away all day. It's no wonder they're running out of ammo. The supply wagons, anyway. These guys. It's getting dark here. God. I think I'm gonna pull these guys back. Let's see, where's that fallback? Yeah, I'll follow them back because they're pretty exposed out there by themselves, and I don't want to move forward anymore. I like this fence line actually. Cannon here. I think I might want to pull them back. Where's their high ground? falling back already? Yeah, they are. Oh, wait a minute. Got them holding the position, which is what I want them to do. Supported on the left by these guys. These guys are getting a little rambunctious. Actually, these guys look like they're falling back. So, no, they're not. They're not. It would help if I looked at their stats here. Getting a little carried away. Discipline. Alright, so this position looks good. The artillery is pulling back. I don't know how good the visibility will be against these guys. I don't know, looks pretty solid defense to me. Got a nice line in this shape here. Let's see what's going on over here. I can barely see. Everything seems kosher. Still hold this. Got my skirmishers, my cavalry back here. Actually, we should be up here. Standing way out here. Wow. What's the matter? Can he? Oh, is he dead? Are you kidding me? Oh, he just faded from view there. I guess he got killed. That's not good. But anyway, as you can see, the rebels are still massed here on the center towards the right. They had some success there, but got a lot of troops kind of lined up, funneling them in. I don't envy them. This is Colonel difficulty. Yeah, did you see that? He just disappeared. Michael. I clicked on him to get him the hell out of the front line for whatever reason, just hanging out in front of the gun, the musket fire, just hanging out, chilling, having a cuppa. Just faded away. Sad. All right. It's nighttime and they're attacking over here on the right again. Ammo. Fire your last volleys, men. Randolph's artillery. It's reloading currently. 4 guns. So, I know it's hard to see, it's nighttime, but the Rebs are all up in here. You can see these red flags. And they must be tired or something, or it's the difficulty level. They're not pushing as hard as I think they could. To me, it looks like suicide because I have a lot of troops in here. And my center looks really good. They're not coming across the fields here to attack in this direction. And let's zoom out a little bit. They're just sitting here defensively, not doing anything. To be honest with you, my aggressive side says, you know what? Let's launch a counterattack right in the middle. Right here. Cut these guys off and slaughter them. I do actually have the troops to do it, but supplies are minimal. As you can see, my ammo wagons are reminding me every second that they're empty. Boy, this is a night battle. I can't see anything. Oh, that's it. How you doing, Michael? Well, victory. Malvern Hill. I won that one, baby. Yeah. Playing the Union once again. Commanders and leaders. Where's Hunt? Yep, there he is. Was he the one that got killed? Officers. Where is he? Boy, look at all the... Actually, I got a lot of promotions going on here. Where's Hunt? I don't see him. Shouldn't he be out here? Hunt? He should be killed in action. Deceased. Oh. What happens when I click that? Alright, wounded. Deceased. No one deceased? I don't get it. Yeah, well, it's the difficulty's only Colonel Michael. But it was a good fight. Goods. I guess this is the stuff you captured after the battle. Probably important if you're playing the campaign, which I've yet to try. Palmer. Where is Hunt? I'm curious what happened to him. Because he was there and he disappeared. I think he got killed, but I don't even see his... He was a corps commander. I can't click on him here. All must be fulfilled. Hold North Malvern Hill, hold East Malvern Hill, hold West Malvern Hill. Lose less than 55% of your army. Huh. Yeah, that was a tough scenario for the rebels. And I think they knew it. They really didn't push hard when they could have. There was no attacks on the left flank in the west. They did... Basically, everything was in the center. All their attacks were in the center. And they never come across in the east or the west. I was ready for it. I almost lost one of my objectives to the rear. One of those objectives there. I used my cavalry to entice some enemy infantry, an infantry brigade, to come across the river and come after me, and he did. And he saw that just up ahead, these running away cavalry is an objective. So he was kind of making a move for it. I pulled back my skirmishers and from the front areas, and they chased him off, helped chase him off. So I lucked out there. But I don't see Hunt. He's I guess nothing happened to him. I don't know. All right. There he is right there. He's the guy that mysteriously faded from the battle, never to be seen again. Just faded away. He was a ghost, an apparition, like you hear about at Gettysburg. Those ghosts. So that's the battle. That was fun. I enjoyed that. And yes, I got another victory. Maybe I'll be able to move up the difficulty level to the next notch. We'll see. What did you guys think? Did you like that? Interesting battle. Malvern Hill. What else do we got here? See, the campaign is an option to play, which I'm not going to do, but there's a lot of cool elements to it. You've always dreamed of becoming a military officer, like your father. You feel it is your destiny to serve your nation, earning glory with honor on the battlefield.
A house divided against itself cannot stand.
Hear, hear.
This government cannot endure permanently. Half slave and half free.
I rise, Mr. President, for the purpose of announcing to the Senate that I have satisfactory evidence that the state of Mississippi, by a solemn ordinance of her people in convention assembled, has declared her separation from the United States.
Interesting. So I guess, is this... What is this? Yeah, I'm going to get out of here because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to have to learn about playing campaigns. I have no clue. That's cool that it has the guys talking and stuff. I guess there's a storyline narrative to follow when you're playing the campaign. But that's the campaign. Historical battles, custom battles is interesting because you can really... oh, what's this? I guess I can customize actual battles as opposed to doing it from scratch. Is that how this works? Yeah, they do, Michael. Look a little bit beyond me at the moment. I'm sure it's easy, but I just haven't played it that much, so I'm not going to try it yet. I know you can name your commanders after your friends and stuff, which is kind of cool. But I'm looking at custom battles now. Let's take a look at Pickett's charge and see how this works. Confederates execute a frontal assault on the fortified Union positions along the Cemetery Ridge. Historically, this resulted in an absolute total massacre. Can you change history? So what is this, just a mini scenario within the battle? Well, that's pretty cool. I probably want to play these more often. Go on, press the buttons, Kurt. Yes, yes. Alright. And, okay, we'll try Brigadier General. You are a veteran commander who does not need additional support or assistance from anyone. A great challenge awaits you, my friend, and you are you up for the fight? No bonuses or penalties. I'll try it just for the heck of it. Alright, so it says you can play a scenario or your own battle. Let's see, scenario. Battle starts with fixed armies, ideal for a quick game. Ah, that's what I should be playing. Own battle. Build your own customized army. Resources are limited and are based on the map and AI opponent. So this requires a little familiarity with the system. So I'm not going to click that. Alright, now we're getting complicated. What's going on here? Start the battle. First core. I guess I have 1 core. 0 supply. Oh, I could change that. Ooh, wait a minute. It's making money sounds. Do I have money? I'm an absolute idiot here. I don't have anything. It says 0. Average recruits, efficiency. Alright, so yeah. A little more involved with this. More to it. Which looks interesting, actually. Tactics. Second corps. 11. Artillery. I don't know exactly what I'm doing here. I guess this is my forces and I can modify them before the game. Or I could just play it straight up. That's barracks. Switch out commanders. There's old Custer. Well, it's Gilbert Walton. Looks like Custer. Famous cavalry commander. I don't know why I thought of Custer. It kind of reminded me of it for some reason. Higher. Armory. This is where you outfit your troops. Special guns, if they're available. Interesting. But I have no money, so I can't do any of this stuff. So, when you create a new division, its commanding officer is assigned automatically at an additional cost. How many divisions a corps may have depends on your army organization level. So there's a lot to this as well. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to click a button. If I could find a button to click. Oh, there it is. Start the battle. Wow. It was even red. Biggest charge, July 3rd, 1863. Lee has attacked our left and right flank, and we held despite the odds. We keep an excellent defensive position, and we are fully prepared for the upcoming frontal assault. Yes, indeed. It is obvious that the Confederates are mobilizing to attack our center as they mass their artillery to bombard us. And the Fresh Pickets Division has been traced to deeply behind Seminary Ridge. Stuart's cavalry, which appeared very late in the battlefield, should be on the battlefield, has been spotted to march east, probably trying to outflank us. Our reserves are Our reserves have been dispatched to deal with this threat. Now we must focus on the defense. Right up my alley. Our flanks are secure, and we brace for the incoming suicidal attack. Yeah, which it is. All right, so here's the enemy. They have 5 corps, 36,000 men, and of course I have nothing. I have no corps, I have nothing. So this ought to be an interesting battle. All right, I obviously made a mistake somewhere. What does this do? I'm sorry, guys, I've never done this before. Here we are. I guess I'm assigning corps to various positions. Now that's pretty cool. I like that. Very cool. I guess I could shift them around. Huh. Here's a brief telling me what it had. Now that's cool. I like that. And I guess those are the positions occupied. So when you play the custom battle, you can actually, from the forces you have available, you assign them to locations on the battlefield. And you start, what is camp? I guess you go back to where I was before. Now, let's start it and see what happens. I'm curious. And we have fortified Cemetery Hill so heavily that a frontal assault is not expected. Okay. Was that my doing? The stone wall running along the section of Cemetery Ridge provides excellent cover for our men. Look at that. Nice. The southern section of the ridge is not heavily fortified, but the open ground in front of it can be a death trap for the enemy. I do like these defensive games. Although it is not advised, we have enough troops on hand to launch a surprise attack and capture their headquarters on Seminary Ridge. Wow. This would be enough to claim victory today. General, it's your choice to decide what is best for the army. Yep, there's more troops than I care to handle. They'll never attack frontally. It'd be far too stupid. I played Ultimate General Gettysburg to death. That was good fun too. So yeah, I guess this is the big rebel assault that I'm preparing for, but it doesn't look... What's going on here? You know what I'm going to do? As soon as I have a look around here, I'm going to launch an all-out counterattack. You know it. Look at this. I'm ready. Bring them on. I want this objective right here. Nah. Leave the I don't know what happened there. Leave the cannons behind. Send them back to camp. We're going for it. We're going to move. We're gonna do this. Even though the snare is right up my alley, it's just a boring way to do this. What's this up here? Looks like they're all fortified. They're actually in the town. Huh. Of course, I'm behind all these breastworks. That's what all this is. So. Why not attack their guns, Kurt? Brilliant. Well, they're doing it on their own. I don't have to give them the orders. They're doing exactly what they should be doing. Counter battery fire. What do they target? Counter battery fire. Counter battery. This battery's gonna get slaughtered. Counter battery fire. And down here, there's little spots to occupy and fortify. Do I have any nice supply wagon here? Nothing going on. He's got a lot of artillery moving up on that hill. Yeah, this is a tough one for the rebels, no doubt. Wow. Look at this dip in the ground here. He's got some cannon down here. Just coming into view. You can see where he's focusing. And look at all these batteries of guns I have. Wow. Let's get a close up. I'll be playing this game, and every once in a while I'll be zooming in like this, especially when there's a hot fight going on. You just, like, that's as far as it goes. I wish it went a little bit closer. It's like, a little bit more. I want to see this. Yeah, it's got canister. Got the whole thing. It's got tons of different types of rifles. It's probably about as realistic as you could get. I mean, it's not the most realistic. I know some of the maps on the battlefields are just kind of, some of them are kind of unrealistic. Rivers that you can cross that technically they couldn't cross, for instance. But for the most part, I think it's a fairly accurate game. Especially in looks. It feels like an actual battle, and that's important. Okay, Fox. Epic Fox. Thanks for watching. Gotta get back to work instead of watching me. Pure entertainment. Gold. This could be a long scenario. I don't know if I'm going to finish it. I'm happy with my victory today at Malvern Hill. But you know what I'm going to do? There shall be a general advance. Immediately. And a probe south of the town. He's got nothing here. This will confuse the hell out of him. And then while they do that, I'll follow up and, whoops, reoccupy. I can't click on it. What's going on here? Forward, boys. Yeah, why not? I'm just taking up a good solid position here. Cover in the woods. Keep this brigade as a reserve. You know, let's funnel some more troops up ahead. Get the rest of the corps up there. And we'll pull from their reserve to reoccupy this position. Yeah, there we go. Where's my artillery? I better get Hancock up there quick. He's got to keep his troops in the front. Got a battery of guns here. Where are they shooting? Nobody, I guess. Well, they need to advance then. Alright, looks like they're trying to do a little counterattack. Hancock to the rescue. Get some some fighting down here. I'm upsetting Pickett's charge. I don't see any enemy generals. Where are they? Yeah, he can kill mine off. Well, that's his command range, so I want him up there. Brigadier General Alexander Webb is wounded. Alright, Webb got wounded. That's okay. Well, General Pickett don't know what's going on. Thought today was his special day. He's coming across a little bit down here. Not going to tolerate that. It actually looks like we're doing pretty good. Oh, look at this. Looks pretty desperate there. Flanked, pull them back. I got some of my artillery up here. I didn't see that. Let's throw some skirmishers out. Advance. I think we got a nice something. What's this? It's Hill. He says, hey, wait a minute. You're not supposed to be coming out of your breastworks. Today's our day for the South to shine. We've got a flanking opportunity here. Yep, he sees it. He's not falling for that. Throw my skirmishers ahead. Their head blown off. Let's tighten up the ranks here. Come on, guys. Oops. Alright, tried flank him, that failed. Yep, that guy's a routing quick. Let's see what's going on down here. I lost a position here. He's coming across. There's no stopping him. Actually, come up to the fence. Guess I have to pull back. Get some fresh supplies up here. Looks good. Looks good. Yes, Michael. They're trying to. They're focusing down here. This is pretty cool. Posey. These unit commanders are actually making some progress here. A little bit. This looks like a... Ouch. I lost a lot of men there. Yeah, it takes canister into effect. Let me see. Grab one of these artillery units. It's not ammo. What's this? Withdraw. Hold fire. Fall back. Well, it looks like they've taken this wall. Still pretty brutal, my God. The Union has just depth, defensive depth here. I mean, even if they take this, if they can't follow it up and bring in some fresh troops to hold on to it, they got to deal this whole next line. See how my aggressive action is doing up here. I'm gonna take all the glory from Pickett. Hancock sitting out in front again. Get back here. Let's move up to this fence. He's got 2 objectives. I got 2. I can't play this no more. I gotta end this. I get too caught up in this. This is just ridiculous. So there's a little bit more to it than I thought. With the what do they call it? Let me get this out of the way. I got my real stream chat in the way. Custom battle. There's a little bit more to it. You click on the different battles, but you have the opportunity to set perimeters for yourself and how exactly the battle will be played. So I'm going to tinker around with that a little bit and try that more often because I like that, as opposed to playing these full battles, which are fun too. And then there's the campaign you can play, which eventually I'll get to. All in all, I love this game. Like I said, I played Ultimate General Gettysburg. I played it to death. I played both sides. I played and won every single scenario. Got every Steam reward, whatever it's called, that there is, which there isn't many. But I played it to death. I loved it. And this game is a natural transition if you love that game. And this game has a lot more options. I mean, you can play the campaign with a lot of details and controlling your troops and what happens next, and it links the battles. Historical battle, of course, I've been playing those, the full battles. You can't control the perimeters of it, but it's literally the historical battle from the game's perspective, and you play it. Custom battle looks awesome. You could play completely custom, or you could customize specific historical scenarios, like we just did there. I was fiddling around, which I kind of like. I like that a lot, actually. So, yeah. So what do you guys think? You enjoy this? I'll be doing a lot more if you do. I think you guys like it. I'm having fun with it. So that's it. Ultimate General Civil War. So I'm going to go offline and grab something to eat because I'm dying. Thank you guys for watching. I enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next chill and chat. God, I forgot the name of the title. Crazy. But you could lose yourself to the real world. Yeah, it's been known to happen now and then. Every once in a while, I get lost in the real world. Thanks, Michael, for watching. You guys take care. Thank all you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next stream. Tomorrow, what is today? Monday? Wednesday is the next paint and chat. I'll see everybody there if you're interested in painting and chatting along with us as we get things painted and talk about the hobby of wargaming or role-playing or whatever comes up, hobby-related. All right, thanks, everybody. I'll see you again soon. Take care.